Hi guys, welcome to my channel for another video. If you have not seen my previous video, so please check the description and click on the link to see the video. Hi friends, in our previous video, we did able to implement a function which allow admin to update an order to in process status. Let me show you what I mean. So let me go back to my order history, right? And you can see here we have the order history from our database. Here we can choose one order with pending status, right? So let us choose this one, the Ash Jahan, right? You can see this is pending status. So I'll go ahead and click on view details. So here you can see the details of this order, right? And now we need to update this order to in process. So I'll go ahead and click on it. Now you can see order status got changed from pending to in process. And now here what we're going to do, we need to update this status to shipped, right? So we'll go ahead and implement another function which allow admin to update status from in process to shipped. So if I go back to my order history again, just remember the total price is 109 and then the name of the customer is Ash Jahan, and then click on order history again. So here you can see 109 that status was pending. Now it is on in process. Okay. So here what we're going to do before we going to update the status to shipped, we need to check if there's two filled out with the carrier value and then the tracking number, right? So if admin click update status to ship, right, and if there is no value, right, then it will pop up with a error message saying that to enter the value of the carrier and the tracking number. Okay, so we will go ahead and implement a JavaScript function which will check if this to field is empty or not. If it is empty, it will pop up with a alert message. Okay, so let me show you my code here. We'll go ahead and show you the order details code here. So let's go to over here. So here you can see we are checking if the order status is in process. We'll go ahead and get into here, and you can see over here we have these two field which allow admin to enter carrier value and then the tracking number. Okay, so you can see for this input, right, we have a ID as carrier, and then for this input we have ID as tracking number, right? So from here, if we go down, right, to our shift button, here you can see under the switch case, we do have a button where we can update our status to shipped, right? So if user click on here, it will fire a JavaScript function, which is validate shipping input, right? We'll go ahead and create this JavaScript function, and then this JavaScript function will check if tracking and then carrier field are empty or not. So let's go ahead, stop it, right? I'll click on Solution Explorer. I'll go to under our root folder over here, and here you can see we have a JavaScript folder. Here we'll go ahead and create that JavaScript file, and then copy this, and then right click on here, click on class, type here JavaScript. All right, so change the name over here, put the name validate shipping input, click on add. So our JavaScript file got added, right? And then we also need to add this link to our order detail page. To do that, what I'm gonna do, go all the bottom over here, enter, click on there, and then drag it to here. So now we did add the script under the script section. Okay, so let's go to our validate shipping input JavaScript file. So here we'll go ahead and type the bracket there, and then here we'll go ahead and check if get element by ID, right? So the ID name is tracking number. Then we'll check the value equal empty, right? And then we'll create a bracket over here. Here we'll type solve, then do another bracket inside of that. And here you type icon error, put comma here, then type title, put oops, comma again, then type text. So this is for tracking number input, right? Return false. I think we did create another tutorial how this solve work, right? So in order to work this function, right, you also include CDN for this. Okay, so let me show you what it is. So go to your solution folder, go to views, and under view you have a shared, right? Click on shared, and then you have a layout. So here, if you go down here, you can see I did add this script over here, right, which is unpackage.com suite alert. So you need to insert this line over here. So let's go back to our JavaScript file again. So here you can see after we send the error, we need to also return false. And then for our carrier, we also need to copy this, right, and paste it here, and then change this to carrier because we have a carrier ID for this input field, and then please enter carrier name. Okay, so now let's go ahead, run our project again, submit, go to order history, make it bigger. So let's go to Onu Hussein. You see it is in process. So click on view details. So now you can see it is marked with red, right? Let's say user did not put value for this two field. I'll go and click on it, right? And now you do see the alert, right? So let's say you enter the tracking number here. All right, and now you click on again update to shift, and now you see it is asking for the carrier name. Okay, so click on OK again, then you put the carrier name here as DHL, right? And friend, you can see it is still showing with red mark. So I do not want it to mark red here when user enter the value. I want this to turn into green. Okay, so to do that, I'll make it smaller over here. Go to our order details again. So if you go to our order details page, right here, if you go all the top where we have our tracking number and then the carrier, you see that this field ID is carrier and this field ID is tracking number, right? So whenever user enter any value for this input, right? You see I have one more function here, which is enter data tracking and which is enter data carrier. So let's go ahead and implement this function in our JavaScript file. All right, so let's copy it first. Copy this one. So here you type another function. Okay, so type function, paste that the name, right? Click on it, use the if condition, right? I'll put document dot get element by ID. So this is for our carrier. I'll check dot value equal empty, right? Then put a bracket over here, type document dot get element by ID carrier dot style dot border equal to thin solid red. Else copy this, put it here and change it to, all right, so copy this whole function again, and this is for our tracking number. Copy this ID, put it over here, also do it over here, and also do it over here, and also change this function name to tracking because this is for our tracking number. All right, so click on save, right, and go back to our view. Here we have order over here, and then you can see it is marked with red. So click on update to ship, and this is, you see, asking for the tracking number. So we'll go ahead and put the tracking number here. So now you can see this field is not marked red anymore. And then let's click on it again, click OK, and you see it is still asking for carrier, and this is marked with red. So let's do DSL, change it, and now it is not marked with red again. So now what we need to do, we go ahead and click on update status to shipped. So when admin click on it, it will route to our order controller, right? Let me go to my order details view again over here, make it bigger. So let's go back to that switch case. Here you can see when we are click on it, right, and it will call our shipped function under our order. Okay, so let's go to our order controller. So we do not have that shipped function yet here, so I'll go ahead and copy this, okay, and paste it here. I'll type this function name as shipped, right, and then we'll have the same line over here, and then here this order status will change to shipped, right? So friends, we also need to update the database with the tracking number and then the carrier. So to do that, click enter, order to update dot carrier equal to order details view model dot order header dot carrier, and then here you do order to update dot tracking number equal to order details view model dot order header dot tracking number. We also need to update the shipping date. Order to update dot date of ship date time dot now. And once we save it, right, we need to go ahead and redirect to our order detail function again with the order header ID. So let's click on stop, run it again. We'll go ahead and test our function. Submit. We signed here as the admin, okay, make it bigger. I'll have another debug point over here, okay, and go to our order history data, and then go to in process status, click on that. Here we can put the carrier ID, which is DSL, and let's put the tracking number, and then we'll go ahead and click on update status to shipped. Here now it is calling our function. Let's click on continue. Now you can see we do have carrier and then the tracking number information, and then let me make it bigger again, and then the date of ship, the admin, so admin can see when it was shipped. Now admin can update status to completed. So let's go ahead and create this function to complete our status process. So here what I'm going to do, I'm going to copy this again, right, and paste it here, change the name to delivered. Here we just need to change this line to order status completed, right? Now run this project again. Let's go to our order history here. So I'm logged here as the admin also. So let's select new order with pending status, right? Let's check this one, customer one, click on view. You can see our carrier and tracking number is empty here. So we need to go ahead and send status to in process. So now the status is in process, right? Let's go ahead and enter the carrier ID and then the tracking number. Go to update status to shipped, click continue over here, and now you go ahead and click update status to completed. So now you see it said transaction has completed. That means we are done with this order. Let's go back to our order history over here. So you can see the status over here. And here you can see we have pending status, completed status. If I click on in process, and now you only able to see in process status. If you click on shipped, you only able to see shipped status. If you click on completed, you only able to see all the item with completed status. So here we do not have any item with cancel. So in our next video, we will go ahead and implement a function which allow admin to cancel an order, also issue refund for the customer for that order. Okay, so see you in the next video. Thank you for watching the video. See you in the next tutorial. Please do share, like, and subscribe the channel. Thank you. Bye.